Happy spring, y'all. Just sitting outside on this gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous spring day and enjoying the petals falling from our cherry tree. We had a great bloom this year. Got a project now that's a really fun one, and it's installing this awesome post box shipped all the way from England. It is something I've been looking for a long time now, and it's finally here. And got it from this foundry in Britain, and gonna put it out front right down there, and it's gonna be on a post, and it's gonna be cool because it'll add character to our house, and also it'll make the mailman not have to walk up all these steps. So that would be kind of cool. So it's a win-win for everyone. Cool new mailbox and faster run for the mailman. So first things first, gotta get this thing dug in the ground, a post dug in the ground and concreted up. Let's see what we find. Hopefully there's no like hole, or yeah, hopefully there is a hole. Hopefully there's no concrete or something like that already there. So let's get to work and let's get to it. Got some ideas how I'm gonna mount this thing. So one of the cool features about this mailbox is it came with a cool skeleton key to open the door when you are ready to get your mail. So you basically just stick it in there, you turn it like this, you stick it in there, turn it, and hopefully it'll open. If I can get it. Yeah, there it goes. And you got a nice huge place to get your mail from, and it's protected and everything. Awesome wide mouth. Can't wait to put this thing in. So far, so good. Been just encountering a lot of cheese, we call cheese. So we're about 2 feet down. That took like 15 minutes. That was all cheese. And I had a 4x4 that's like 5 feet long, a little over 5 feet long, that was lying around, and it was like, this is gonna be perfect for it, because I don't want to use a whole 8-foot piece because I know I'm gonna have to cut it off. So with this 2 feet down and this kind of left over in the box the way it is, and it's gonna be sitting on, in my mind, a small slab of wood for it to screw onto, and I'll show you what I think I'm gonna do. This could be perfect height. So this is without the slab of wood it's gonna sit on, and this is like probably about my height right now, a little less than my height. I'm not a tall guy, I'm like 5'6", so perfect height. And I think with a lot of concrete, it's going to be important because this thing is very front heavy. This is like solid cast iron in the front, so it's very front heavy. So I'm going to make sure I concrete nice and well with this, even though I have other plans to make this look a lot prettier. And there you have it. She's in the ground. She's level. Whoa, focus camera. She's level on both sides. Whoop, gotta lighten her up. Yeah, she's level on both sides. So we're gonna let her dry. In the meantime, we'll prepare for the next step. I don't know, it's crazy right now. It's like the universe right now is giving me the perfect materials to do a lot less work for this project. Like that 4x4, which is now hardening over there, was like the perfect length, right? And now this piece of wood I found is like the perfect like width or length of this mailbox. So all I'm gonna have to do is just cut this side off. Now I'll show you how this works as I unlock this thing again and open it up. It comes with 4 holes, as you can see. So what I have in mind is to screw the board onto the 4x4 in the middle here, and then on this board I'm gonna bolt and use bolts to screw and kind of like lock in the mailbox box to the board. So I've seen examples that they do this in metal and they drill into the concrete on the sidewalk. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna be using wood, and then we're gonna give this a shot. So the board is cut, and on further inspection, a 1/4-inch bit fits in these holes. So what I did is I drilled a hole into a scrap piece of wood with the same thickness, same actual wood. I'm gonna go to the hardware store and play around with some bolts and see which one I need. This piece of metal is quite thin, so it won't need to be much longer than the thickness of this wood. So let's go do that. Coming back from the hardware store, got my 1/4 inch, an inch and a 1/4 length bolts. Just enjoying the awesome day. Always appreciate the beautiful days. So I got my 1.25 inch bolts, and I put the mailbox on the board and drew the holes in. Now I'm going to drill them out. Whoops, small hiccup as I was drilling the holes. It broke one of my bits. Trying to pull her up. So I've kind of been setting it back a little bit so the weight isn't in the front too much because it's heavier in the front, but it's very even on the sides. And I'm going to drill some pilot holes just to make sure that the holes that go in here are going to be nice and secure and not ripping and tearing at the wood. Okay, she is firmly screwed on there. Time for the fun part. Let's mount the mailbox. All the bolts are in, nuts are on. Now I'm just tightening her up. She's bolted on, nice and tight, nice and level. Now it's time to do other things. We're naming our house, gonna put a sign here. And now the time to dress up this little area here and have something grow up it. And peace out. Happy mailboxing.